Welcome back, Romantic Home family, and welcome if you all are new. I am Olivia's Romantic Home, and in today's video, I am so excited to take you guys along with me as we decorate my kitchen for Christmas. This is episode 19 in my huge I Love Christmas series. Go back and check out the rest of the episodes, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel because I have a bunch of giveaways starting next week. I'm so excited to share this with you guys. We're gonna decorate my kitchen. I'm gonna share a tutorial on my garland. It's so fun and pretty easy actually. We're gonna do the cabinets, all the fun stuff. So thank you guys so much for being here. Without further ado, let's go ahead and plug in those glue guns, get out your glitter and paint, and let's get to crafting and decorating. Okay friends, don't snooze on this all these ribbon. It's 75 foot and it's 1.5 inches, so it's gonna be perfect for my cabinets. I am going to wrap the ribbon around the cabinet and then hot glue it from end to end. Say a little prayer for me that I don't fall off my ladder. Okay, let's get started with this ribbon. I have always wanted to try this tutorial, so I'm simply going to wrap it around the shorter end of my cabinet first, and then I'm going to trim it off and I'm going to hot glue it from end to end on the ribbon, not on the cabinet, just the ribbon. So you want to pull your ribbon really taut, and then you can just go ahead and trim that off. If you wanted to add like a little piece of tape possibly to the back, if you're not able to get it tight enough, that might be an idea. And then I'm going to wrap it from the top to the bottom, in and around, and then I'm going to glue this ribbon to the first ribbon. And then we have our little cabinets wrapped. I'm then going to also add some bows to this. For my bow, I'm simply going to tie the bow like I'm tying a shoelace. This is super simple to do. So you just take your ribbon, loop it over on itself, tuck it through that little loop, just like you were tying your shoelaces. And bam, you have a cute little easy little bow.
Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new, 'cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed
I'm gonna do the exact same thing that I did to my first cabinet with the second one. So just start out with your smaller ribbon, wrap it around, and I'm going above the little hinge on my cabinet door, and I'm just hot gluing the ribbon end to end. It's not hot gluing to my actual cabinet. And then again, I'm going to do the same thing after I've wrapped it around the top, hot gluing it to that first piece of ribbon. And here is how it looks. I think it looks so adorable. I was so excited for this. And then I'm just going to add my little bow on, and I'm hot gluing the bow to the ribbons right there. So here is how we have that. Also, don't be afraid to decorate your house. You know, it's okay to put some little holes in the walls to hang pictures. And I have an older home, so I have just used a lot of, like, when I hang garlands and then I take them down, I had somebody ask me, what do I do about the nail hole? Well, I simply take just a little bit of the filler and I fill it, and then I have some touch-up paint and I paint over it. So my home is definitely not a showroom. It is lived in, loved in. I've been in this home for, oh goodness, probably 20 years at least now, and I'm the only homeowner that's ever lived here, so it's definitely a labor of love. I'm also going to do the same little procedure to this cabinet as well. Start out with the little shorter ends, hot glue those, and then I'm adding the longer ends in, and then I'm going to make bows for this, but I'm going to make them a little bit smaller. And I didn't realize that I was going to have my cabinets open like this. They're not super organized, but we're doing our best here. I would rather be crafting than cleaning and organizing, although cleaning and organizing is sometimes even better than crafting for me. It's a second passion. I also love working out, and I've recently been on kind of a health journey lately. I've really cut out a lot of sugar and started eating a lot of whole foods. Um, a lot of fruit, veggies, all that kind of fun stuff. So I made the bows for this double cabinet here a little bit smaller than the first one. I wanted to try to make them kind of per scale. So again, I'm just going to hot glue them to the center part of the ribbon. And then I'm even adding a touch of hot glue at the edge of the ribbon. That way those bows stand up really nicely. The Aldi's ribbon was really, really nice. It was good for this project because there was a lot of it. You guys could also use a thicker ribbon, especially if you have bigger cabinets. I will say the Aldi ribbon, though, smelled kind of interesting. It had an odd smell to it, but it was super cute, and I'm absolutely crushing on this idea. I've always wanted to try this idea, and it came out so adorable. It makes my kitchen look so festive. Now I'm going to exchange my little angel picture for this Christmas bakery picture. I found this at Hobby Lobby several years ago. If you guys go back and watch some of my older videos, I decorated 2 years in a row with a gingerbread candy cane theme. So I do have a lot of this already on hand. The only thing I've bought really so far this year has been a little bit of ribbon, but I'm really trying to use what I have on hand. Now, I did go ahead and buy this garland from Walmart. I did buy new garland from Walmart because the flocked garland was just getting really, really shabby, and it really I had a lot of it kind of falling off last year, and because this is my kitchen, I want a garland that's nice and clean, that's not going to fall off. But they had these garlands at Walmart for $13, and I just needed one garland, and I'm just using little holes to hang my garland, or not little holes, little nails, which are going to make little holes. And then I'm just adding my gingerbread street to the top here of my stove. A lot of the gingerbread stuff is from Hobby Lobby. I kind of went on a kick and collected for about 2 years goodies for those trees that I created, and I am really loving this. I love adding the greenery and garland. I also want to let you guys know that I did add lights last year underneath my cabinets, and that made a really big difference. Now this garland we created in another video, another tutorial, but what I want to do is I'm going to add the tutorial of this garland to the end of the kitchen decorating video. I'm also going to add in these candy canes that we did. These are Dollar Tree candy canes, and I'm going to use this to kind of extend the garland down. Now I had these happy little gingerbread guys, and I really wanted to use them in my kitchen. I used them in my Christmas tree when I did my big gingerbread Christmas tree last year. I think I used them in my son's room because I did the gingerbread theme back there. But this year I want to do it out in my kitchen. I can't believe I haven't ever gone full out on a gingerbread kitchen. This year is the year. I'm really, again, repurposing and reusing what I already have on hand. Okay, so I just put a little hole in the wall, and the gingerbread guy, I just kind of hung him from the back of his scarf, and no gingerbreads were harmed in the making of this video. I'm also going to add one to the other side. I just feel like this is such a fun idea, and I think that if Santa had an elf, this is what the little elf's kitchen would look like. So I'll be Santa's elf for the day, or Miss Claus, or whatever suits your fancy. I just thought this was such a fun idea, and I'm just taking, and I took and zip tied the candy canes to the little sides of the mirror. You could also add like a little nail, or I also looped the top part of the candy cane and with the evergreen garland at the top. So there was 2 ways to secure that. That way it doesn't come tumbling down. The only things that are on here that really aren't super secure probably are the gingerbread people, but they're just little stuffed animal type toys, I guess, or decor. They're not toys, and they're not really stuffed animals, although I can see them being really cute for a kid's bedroom and like a stuffed animal idea. Okay, so you guys, I am just kind of like putting things up, taking a step back to kind of see how things are looking. And I am loving this. Oh my goodness. I so wish I could invite you guys over to make gingerbread cookies and drink hot cocoa. I think that would be so super
Isn't this
fun.
how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la 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 la, oh, 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 la 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 la, oh, oh, la 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 la. Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree. And I've lit my house with Christmas lights. So you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love.
Now for the garland in my kitchen, I also decided to add in some ornaments. I'm doing my little ornament hack where I take and I string several ornaments onto a piece of wire, and then I'm just kind of looping them in. I'm also adding these little candy canes in. This was a lot to have going on, you guys. Adding those garlands underneath the cabinets really took some finagling because it's just a tight fit. Let me know if you guys add garlands underneath your cabinets, but here is the final look. I was so excited with how these came out. I tied the little bow with two long table runners on my stove. I'm not sure that I'm gonna leave that. I also added candy canes to the little legs of this table, and then those are some of the fake cakes that I shared with you guys over the summer how to make those. I had picked up at a flea market last year the little um, checkered curtain, so I already had that. My daughter's middle name is Noelle, and I've had this little phone for several years. Honestly, I feel like this would be so cute if I had little kids or grandkids. I have big kids and I think they'll get a kick out of it too. But let me know what you guys think, and if you're going to be decorating your kitchen for Christmas, how do you guys like to decorate? This is kind of, pretty over the top, but again, I have been collecting the gingerbread theme goodies for quite some time, and so anyway, and I love these little gingerbread houses. They light up. I just feel so cozy, and I hope that this is bringing a smile to your face.
These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh. La, 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 oh, 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 oh. La, da, da, da. Making our Christmas memories. Yes, these are the good times with you. Don't even care what we do if I spend it with you.
So I like to keep a prayer card by my tea station, or it could be a coffee station. And these prayer cards are from Dollar Tree. I have a lot of you guys ask me about them. I try to post on my story every morning my good morning prayer card, and that way I can share it with you guys. Also, when I go live, I've been sending out a prayer card with my little jewel giveaways, and I have some really fun giveaways for next week. I can't wait to share them with you guys. So thank you for everybody that is following me over on my Olivias Roommate at Home DIY Facebook page. Hopefully I can go live next week. If not, I will be going live soon. But I'm so thankful and blessed and honored to have each and every one of you guys here. This community is awesome. You guys rock. And just all the fun things. I hope you guys loved this and you're getting inspired to maybe add some little touches of Christmas to your kitchen as well. And then, of course, you guys know our favorite puppy dog, Benji Bear. Somebody asked me what kind of breed he is. He is a Yorkie Jack Russell mix. So he is full of spunk and vigor, and he's going to be 5 in 2025. 5 years old. Can you guys believe it? Do you guys remember when I first got him? It was early or in my YouTube journey. I need a Santa suit for him. He used to have a little Santa suit that I would put on him for my videos, but he got too big for it. So anyway, we love you guys, and roof roof and meow meow to all the puppy dog fans. Look at him turning over. Oh, he's my special little guy. Love you guys. For this first Dollar Tree DIY, we're going to take these Dollar Tree candy canes and some Dollar Tree ribbon. Now this ribbon is actually in the Crafters Square section. I'm going to take and make a big fancy bow. So I'm just going to measure the ribbon from my wrist to my elbow, and that's going to be about, 11 to 12 inches. And I'm going to loop it over on itself 4 times, and that's going to create a really easy little fun loopy bow. Once you guys have the ribbon looped over on itself, and you can see that there are 2 layers of ribbon on each side, you're just going to trim that off, find the center, and then cut a little set of tails. Now this is the easiest bow in the whole wide world, and it comes out so adorable. So you're going to pinch it together in the center and add those tails, and then you're going to want to take a zip tie, or you could take floral wire or a pipe cleaner, and just really gather that ribbon together, zip tie it off, and then you can give it a really good fluffing. I have really started leaning towards zip ties as my favorite securing when I'm doing like big florals that could possibly be going outside. The next thing I want to do is take my scissors and just dovetail the ends of my ribbon, and once I have that done, I'm going to give it a little bit of a zhuzh, a little bit of fluffing. I'm going to grab my candy cane and just kind of measure it to see if this is about the right size. And I'm also going to add greenery to this candy cane. This was just a little piece of greenery I trimmed off of another garland that I had on hand. I also have this ribbon, and I don't have very much candy cane ribbon at all. I'm going to try to really work with what I have this season, so we'll see how far that goes as far as the ribboning is concerned. I may have to buy a roll or 2 of ribbon, but I'm going to really try to push myself. Okay, so I'm just going to make 2 little loops here and then secure this on to my candy cane with a zip tie. Now, I did go back and realized once I did the second one that securing the greenery first is the best option, and then add your bow on. So zip tie your greenery to your candy cane, and then zip tie your bow on, and then you can give it a really good fluffing. And this part gets creative with however you want to add in some zhuzh, some baubles, some goodies. Here's what it looks like so far with just the greenery and ribbons. Of course, I had to go a little bit extra. You guys know me. I decided to hot glue a couple little ornaments. I added a red ornament and then kind of this more like pale pink ornament. I'm trying to see how I feel about adding in a little bit of pinks into my red and white. I have a lot of red and white, and then also some pinks. So one of you guys suggested that I try using both this season, because I'm kind of in a quandary on if I want to use red or pink. Here is how it is looking so far. I think this looks absolutely adorable. The majority of the goodies are from Dollar Tree. I created 2 of these, and I did them opposite to where I could put them on either side of like a doorway or a window, or I could also use them separately. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about this. Now, I also am looking back on this and realizing the bow got a little bit too big. Did I get too big with my bow? I love big bows, and I cannot lie. You guys know that about me. So anyway, I thought it turned out fun and fabulous and very budget friendly. For this DIY, we're going to create a beautiful big gingerbread Candyland garland, and I'm starting out with this piece of greenery and this super adorable little gingerbread person I found at Hobby Lobby. Now they're 50% off at Hobby Lobby right now, so go grab you a little cute little gingerbread if you don't have one. Now, you don't have to use a gingerbread. You could use a different center point for this idea. So you want to start out with a garland and then do your center point, and I just zip tied my little ginger person on underneath its little neck collar, and look how cute she is on here. I also had these jumbo candy pieces, and I think I grabbed these at Michael's a couple of years ago, and I'm just going to pop them on end to end and then zip tie them in. That way they are not going anywhere, and they're on there really nice. Now, I did notice my gingerbread person did not want to sit completely straight, but that's okay. I really think it gives it some movement and some creativity. Okay, once I had those zip tied, I just went ahead and took some of this red ribbon and I'm going to trim it off because I want to weave some ribbon in and around my little ginger person before I add in any ornaments. And again, I'm really trying to use what I have on hand. So I'm conserving this ribbon. This is the only ribbon that I had that was gingerbread themed. I think I used a bunch of mine gingerbread ribbon last year in the outdoors, and it just, after being outside all winter, I didn't hang on to it because it had already been reused like for multiple years. So if I do go with a gingerbread theme, you guys might see me splurge on a roll or two of ribbon, but I really am trying to stick to using what I have on hand this year. Okay, so what I'm doing with these ribbons is I'm taking the red ribbon and the candy stripe ribbon and I'm just zip tying them to my little candy cane things. And then I'm just going to wrap this behind the little big giant jumbo candy thing, and using the evergreen branches, I'm just going to cross the ribbon over on itself. Now again, think about this to where you guys could use any ribbon that you guys have on hand. Just zhuzh it. I'm making like about 6 to 8 inch poofs and then crossing the evergreen over on themselves. And I just want to encourage you guys that you guys can really do this. And also, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's fun to have a little character in your designs. Mine is definitely never perfect. So I just want to encourage you guys to try. Get some greenery, get some pretty ribbon and some baubles, and make a pretty little swag or centerpiece. This could actually kind of go for either. If you had like a buffet you wanted to set this on, or if you want to hang it on the wall. So it is not quite time for me to put all my Christmas decor into my home yet. And you guys can see I've been crafting a lot for Christmas. Oh, just real quick, I am going to add in some baubles here. So I'm taking a piece of floral wire and I'm just going to string the floral wire. I'm going to string the ornaments onto the floral wire and then insert them next to my little gingerbread person. And I want to do this so when I'm making a swag like this, I want to do whatever I do to one side, I want to do to the other. So you want to kind of try to twin it as best you can. So I did also different textures with the country gingerbread ornament, then the matte colored ornament, then the shiny ornament. And all of this you guys can find at Hobby Lobby. All of this is at Hobby Lobby. It's no specialty anything. And you don't necessarily have to use these exact things. You guys could get creative and use what you have on hand as well. Now I'm going to take some smaller ornaments as I get towards the end and just wire those in as well. Super easy. Again, I wanted to make this really easy and fun and user friendly and also fairly cost effective. This would be more of like a centerpiece or, a statement piece for the room or door or buffet corner. I hope you guys are enjoying this and are having fun watching this tutorial. Now, gathering some goodies from my craft stash, I'm just going to take these beautiful sparkling green pieces and have this holly. These are some of the little David Christopher's picks that I had left over, and I'm just going to pop them in to kind of the spaces that need a little bit of zhuzhing. So it's nice to put in your big statement pieces, add in some ornaments around that, and then add in your pretty picks. I did not hot glue these because I'm not completely for sure where this is going to go in my home. I'm thinking I'm going to put it in my kitchen and do a gingerbread kitchen theme. I'm thinking a Mrs. Claus bakery gingerbread theme I think would be so cute. You guys, what do you guys think about that for a theme? So I have a little space in my kitchen that I'm thinking of putting it, but I want to see if I can hang the curtains in the right place and just really get it to where I want it to go. Or I may use this in my living room on my mantle if I go with a gingerbread theme in my main Christmas big living room. So still a little bit up in the air. I did get out all of my Christmas goodies and start going through that to see what I have on hand. I did a gingerbread Candyland theme 2 years in a row, and that was a couple of years ago. So I did take a break and do a glam tree the next year after that. And then last year I did a very traditional red and green tree, which I am going to be doing a traditional tree in my home somewhere. I do have one big main tree, and so I'm excited to see how that one is going to go. But anyway, just having fun playing around with this. So here is what is looking so far. I'm just kind of picking in some of these pretty sparkling picks and just having fun with it, and just have fun with your creation and go for it. Here is the finished look. What do you guys think about this? I think it came out so super adorable and festive. I feel very fancy with this design. Now there's a lot going on behind this design. Hopefully you guys can kind of still see it, but so fun and fabulous. And again, all of the goodies are from Hobby Lobby. This little gingerbread person though just makes me smile, and I feel like the heart of Christmas is the heart of the home. A little bit country, but oh so chic. Thank you all so much for joining me on another fun and fabulous crafting and decorating adventure. I'm Olivia with Olivia's Romantic Home. It's a true blessing and honor to have each and every one of you all here. This is episode 19 in my huge I Love Christmas series. Go back and check out the rest of the episodes to get totally inspired. We have decorated my living room, my big Christmas tree, my mantle, and now my kitchen. We're going to move into the dining room next week and hopefully get to the front door. All that we're going to decorate my house from head to toe. So thank you guys for being here, and listen, don't forget also to subscribe to my YouTube channel and comment down below. Subscribing is totally free. It helps me out so much because I am a full-time content creator, and I am going to be hosting some brand new giveaways next week, so I'm super excited for that. So also we have been doing a devotional. Now, real quick, a lot of you guys have been asking me about my Olivia's Romantic Home Facebook page. I have a new Facebook page. It's Olivia's Romantic Home DIY. So make sure you're following me over there for daily crafting inspiration. I post a ton of videos over there, as well as on TikTok and Instagram. So that's all the places you guys can find me, and I hope you guys are inspired. I've been on YouTube now, I believe, for 7 years, you guys. So I have over 1,000 videos. YouTube just notified me that I have over 1,000 videos for you guys to enjoy of seasonal decorating and Christmas. I'm super passionate about. So there's so many fun Dollar Tree, budget-friendly, thrift store, Hobby Lobby, DIYs, shopping, just crafting. I'm a crafty, crazy, decorating mama. So anyway, okay, so we have been doing a devotional. You guys have been loving this. There's a devotional in every single one of my fall and Christmas videos this season. This devotional is called He Whispers Your Name, if you're interested in finding it. It's by Cherry Hill, and it was sent to me by a dear friend, my sweet friend Stacy. Thank you, Stacy, if you're watching this. And so we have been reading, and let's see what. So today's devotional is called Believing is Seeing. I know that in daily struggles of life, you tend to lose heart and hope. Trusting me means looking far beyond what you see to what I see. I've promised you that your light affliction is producing an eternal way of glory that is far beyond all comparison. What you see is temporary, but what you can't see is eternal. I'm asking you to endure while keeping your eyes on me. I want you to see your circumstances for more than they are on the surface, and I'm taking your faith deeper than you imagined. And where we're going, you simply can't walk by sight. Faith doesn't demand a miracle. It believes and then it sees. I want you to learn to have faith in me at all times. When life isn't going according to your plan, you can rest assured that it's still going according to mine. Though the circumstances seem to contradict the faith you cling to, you can't be certain that my ways are not only higher but better. I see my plan from beginning to end, and everything in between is woven into my masterpiece. Though I can accomplish my plans all on my own, I invite you to join me in faith, walking intimately with me and bringing about my glory. I've created for you that purpose to experience the joy of being a part of my plans. It's God's plans. When you're unsure of the path that lies ahead, listen for my voice, and I will guide you along the way that you should go. You will find me when you seek me, and our relationship has gone in depths with no words are necessary. In that moment, you can be certain that you are walking by faith. The scripture that goes along with this is, we fix our eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen. And that's 2 Corinthians 4:18. Believing is seeing. This is really a good one. You know, sometimes I just forget about God. I'll get caught up in my day, in my worries, my troubles, sometimes even in my joy, and just completely forget that God's plan is so great and that He's constantly guiding us and leading us. So this is a really good reminder for us to sit in that grace, in that gratitude, in that faith, and do our best. God has so much grace for us, and I'm so thankful for that, because I need grace every single day. I am so imperfect. I make so many mistakes. I say the wrong thing. I do the wrong thing. Thankfully, God's grace is sufficient for me, and it is available every single day. So I hope this devotional blesses you no matter what your faith you're walking in, and that it just brings some light and love and joy to your heart. I hope this channel blesses you. I know that God gave me a gift to craft. Ever since I was a little bitty girl, I was moving my hands and fingers and mind and creating. So I'm thankful and blessed to be able to share that with you guys, and I wouldn't be here with you if you didn't click on this video and like it and share it and just be here with me and hang out. You all have a voice. You're part of this community. Remember to use your voice for good and to uplift others. Kind comments are amazing. Scripture, recipes in the comments section. Let's share in the joy, because there's plenty of junk out there. I want this to be a safe place for all of us. So I love y'all to the moon and back. Thank you for being here. I'm going to hug all of your hearts so tight. Big, big hug. I'm wishing you a gorgeous, fabulous, blessed day. And until our next video, be kind to yourselves. Be kind to one another. And we'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye.
That I love you.